Hello, Max.
Hello, I'm here.
Drivers, I've got 15 seconds. I've got Ghostfire and James in the Merc, Jack and Jay in the Red Bull, this weird guy, SFX guy in McLaren, Bus and Mr. Monkey in Aston Martin, Polish guy in Alfa Romeo, Neo in Alfa Tauri, Saucy in Ferrari, Norwich fan, Toxic Jusui in Alpine, Domi in Haas, and Vantage in the Williams. Oh, got that, I'm just too good. Short quality as well, because only 14 people.
Not enough drivers.
There's not enough drivers because I think it's just a busy week.
Tier 2.
Yeah, there was full 20 in tier 2.
Oh, I mean, no one cares, that race was bad.
Gotta send the link quickly. I deserve the win in tier 2 today.
I didn't deserve anything in tier 2. Same.
Copy link. And we will.
Alright, we're gonna start quali now.
There we go. Posted.
What are your predictions?
My predictions?
Yeah, who do you think will get pole?
Well, we've got all 4 of the drivers that are contending for the championship that's actually separated by 6 points. I must say the order of those 4 is going to be, I don't know where they're going to be, but I know that it's just going to be like that. It'll be Jack, Jay, James, Josh is what I reckon it will be.
Yeah, I think Jack is. I was racing with him in Portugal, and he was like so much quicker than everyone, and he was apparently 4 times quicker a lap than James, and he had like a very high downforce setup for his track. So I don't know, you have to see.
It'll be very interesting to see who's out first though. Jeroen.
James, Deron, and Neo, I think. Yeah, Neo.
So James is going to try a medium lap first, which, as we saw from earlier, safety cars are aplenty. I had like 7 laps of fuel on at the end of the race.
Yeah.
So I could literally have gone minimum fuel and still made it to the end somehow. The amount of safety cars there were.
Yeah, but
interestingly,
it is tier 1. It was tier 2 then.
Yeah, it is. You got to remember that.
Yeah.
I feel like if they were to get rid of tier 2, I mean, I feel like I have a seat, you'd obviously already have a seat, Leo would have a seat, and I think Barenko would get a seat, which would make this go to 18 from 14, but that's fine.
That would help the grid out.
That would help the grid out a lot. And there's some people in here that I feel like I'm already faster than, like this Zaznek guy. But I think everybody in here is roughly the same speed, I'd say. As
yeah, I think Jay and
apart from obviously the obvious championship battlers, everyone is still definitely not tier 2. It's definitely at least tier 1, I'd say. Who's starting lap first then? It's the McLaren of Jeroen who's going to start his lap first.
Yeah, he's on his lap.
What's his name? Mr.
Neo.
Monkey's also.
And Vantage as well.
Is that James that's starting his lap now? It is. Not many people out there as I thought, but that clearly means there's no rain in this short qualifying as somebody's coming out the pit lane. That's Norwich right in front of James. Moves out the way pretty swiftly.
6 people not out.
Yeah. Actually only 15 people. There's 15 people now actually. We've gained 1. I'm not sure who that was. As Vantage is getting impeded by Jeroen on his lap. You won't be happy with that one, as Jeroen obviously backs off. Now only 5 people who are not out on a lap because Saucy was already out on his lap. Who just came out? It was Jack, who's giving his teammate a tow on the, I'm going to guess, medium tyre, which he is on the medium tyre. It's a purple sector 1 for him.
There was a snap there.
James goes purple in sector 2 with a 51.79. We're going to stay on board with Jay to see if it's quicker than 51.79. I'm going to have a quick check. Oh, whoops.
James is going for 1 to the line now. It's going to be I think it will be the fastest out so far.
It will be, because Jay went 4/10
Yeah,
or so slower in the second sector than one of his championship rivals, actually, because anyone can win it at this point. As James cut the first corner, I thought that was the last corner for some reason, but Jay rounds the final corner, comes across the line. Does he go faster? Ooh, he's slower than Neo, but Neo's of course on the softs. So gonna go on board with Jack. Jack, I'm going to go on board with him the whole lap. He's also on the mediums. Let's see how powerful he really is around Portimao as he invalidates in turn 1. Getting a toe from his teammate as well. I think everyone's got to try out the mediums unless they really think they're not fast enough for it. As Mr. Monkey has crashed into the wall.
He hasn't set a very good lap so far right now. It's only a 1:18.2, which is 6 seconds of advantage.
He's going to have to get out of the way of that Neo in behind. Bus coming through the sector 1, turn 4. You can easily spin around turn 4 as well as he comes through the first sector. It's not purple, it's a 22.3 in the first sector. Jeroen also needs to improve on his lap time, which he invalidated last time. Lifting off through that corner. Oh, that's because he invalidated again. Anybody else?
He's on a right lap. He's gonna he's got 2 corners or 3 corners to go, I think.
Oh, he's quite brave through there, because Jay looked like he was about to get in his way, but he's on the mediums. He's going to have to try and get a good lap time in, and if nobody goes on the softs, James is a good contender for pole here maybe, but you never know.
Seems to be a 107's region. Let's see what it is. Slightly slower than his team, I would say.
You are right.
Oh,
very much slightly slower as well, as his teammate boxes.
300ths.
Yeah, I mean, 4/10 is the gap to the car ahead of James, but there's only one man that can really rival that, and that is Jack, who's going to come through.
Yeah,
it's a purple first sector, 21.944, remember that. 21.944 in the first sector.
He was going to do second sector, let's see.
And in sector 2, the fastest so far is a 51.7. So can Jack beat that? Not with a little separate oversteer like that. Turn 8 and turn 4 will be nemesis of everybody whilst on high fuel loads, because you've got to lift off quite a lot, or you don't lift off quite a lot, and you lose time. This is where Mr. Monkey lost it, and that is a purple second sector, but he's about 2/10 off of the actual second sector time. But I mean, I think they're all going to go for soft laps anyway, because I mean, if they're not first, they're going to try and challenge James for pole, you'd think, because I think it's a soft medium or a medium soft, so strategy will just matter towards the end of the lap more than
let's see what
if you can go through one stop or 2 stop.
Might be provisional. No, it's not. He's actually 3/10.
But his car is a lot more. His tyres are a lot more worn. Oh, Domi getting impeded there, rear-ending Jay. Could that be a 5+ grip penalty for him? Which of course will not get removed. I don't think it is, but he got in his way for sure. Oh my God! Zasnek has gone purple in the first sector. I didn't see the time though, so it might actually be a genuine purple. I'm not too sure, as he brakes really early for that corner and spins at that corner. So Carday then coming through the first sector. What does he set at? 22.9. That's a second off of the fastest first sector so far, which was set by Jack.
22. Oh, he spun. Josh has spun round. He's gone round into like old mediums. That is not good.
But I mean, I don't know why he's not boxing, because he doesn't even need to set a lap because he's got the medium run done.
I think they all want to start on the mediums because that is the strategy to go for here. I think. So,
Dommy's trying to do something to Mr. Monkey here. I'm going to catch it live. He's brake checking him.
Yeah,
he's weaving around. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I mean that will just get reported by him if he really needs to. Carday then in the McLaren wants to come across the line, doesn't want to get impeded, but he might be getting a little long range tow here to finish off his lap. He's in P12 currently without setting a lap time, taking the shortest run to the line. He is going to set a 1:20.1, which is slowest of all by a second right now.
Absolutely rapid pace right there.
And Norwich is retired.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not completely surprised. I think Jay will easily get.
It's because he's crashed.
He's crashed.
He's crashed on the pit entry.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, so is Ruben. Ruben's out as well.
No, Ruben's just
Ruben
tied in
was
the pits.
Yeah, retired, they're tired.
So they think they want to lock out the second row, which if Neo doesn't improve by 3/10 or Jay doesn't improve by 3/10, they could do that. Jay's on the softs, he's 8/10 up on his current lap time, so 51.6, which is the purple next sector. Second sector is purple for him, and that's guaranteed purple. But I didn't see what his first sector time was, so I'm not too sure.
There was traffic though.
There was traffic?
Javon or someone, I don't know, someone.
Because he can improve on that lap time because he's got enough time to get out again after this lap, but it's going to be provisional pole for Jay, only 2/10. But it's a great lap, and you're in the 16.6s, so it's beating your expectations already.
I think they want to be in the 1:16 fours realistically, and especially on the softs. That is like what they want to be on, especially with they've still got 8 minutes to set laps as well. And Jack and James are both on softs now, so they're going to be pushing out laps that are going to be competing. So let's see. James is on a lap right now, actually.
James has gone a 21.7 in the first sector. That is purple. If he can beat a 51.6, that is another 2 purple sectors for him. As Jack is not starting his lap yet, so I can have a look at what he's doing there. As he's going to come round the blind apex corner as you go up the hill. Hits the apex perfectly, comes through the second sector line. It's a 51.3, that's 3/10 quicker than Jay's time. So we are going to be aiming for a possible 1:16.4 before the end of qualifying, or 1:16.4. He's backed off.
He backed off. I think that Ferrari may have gotten in his way there.
It might have given him a bit of dirty air that he didn't want, as Jack also boxes before he gets out for another lap, as Mr. Monkey's backing off as well. Ghost Falcon also backing off on the mediums. Dommy has no sign of backing off here, so he's going to come through the second sector line. So 51.3, he's got to beat in the second sector to make it purple, as he's backed off and then almost spun it, and almost spun it again. He's all over the place.
Who's this?
Dommy.
Oh. Yeah, Mr. Monkey's.
God, he's invalidated. Yeah, either one. But I mean,
James is a 10th up on his first sector right now.
21.7 was the same as his last one, so yeah, that
this is gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got. I think he's only got like 10% ERS, so he's not gonna be. I don't think as quick. And he's got low fuel, but I don't know if he'll get him to the end of the lap though.
51.4.
Oh no, he's got invalid. He's got invalid anyway.
He's invalidated anyway. So the first sector and second sector that I've put as fastest to remember aren't actually true, because he hasn't been able to finish the laps that he's on. So that's quite annoying from him. I won't lie. If I can only just see what Jay's sector time as well, that'd be lovely. Which I actually can if I go into the race director. You silly man. 21.8, 29.7. A 21.7 is the fastest lap, so in the first sector, on his medium lap. A 29.5, is that slower? Yeah, it's quicker. It's just the third sector that Jay has got up on him, and he goes with a 25.1 is the fastest. 25 flat is the fastest third sector. So it's quite interesting, I won't lie.
Mr. Monkey with a one to the line, what is it going to be? Is it going to be better? Nope.
Bust's teammates invalidated.
Oh, Neo, I think he has a decent first sector. I couldn't actually see what time he set.
22.1. That's only 4/10 away from the leaders.
Okay,
this could be trouble
as well, considering.
Yeah, considering that they're trying to knock off. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Invalid. Idiot. Right, idiot.
As Zaznet comes through, he's 9 seconds up on his time, and Jeroen, is he going on a lap? Most definitely not.
Yeah.
He's already within 1 minute before the second sector line. As Saucy is round the final corner, and of course he's going to box because of that. I know that we're not sounding that hype right now. That's because it's not really provisional pole lap times, because I know that Jay can go quicker than that if he really wants to, and so can James and Jack.
4 minutes until then the quali anyway.
We've still got 4 minutes before I got to bring it up. And Bus has settled for P15 in this race. That's where he's going to be starting.
Yeah. He didn't even settle up. Could be wrong.
Yeah, he wasn't having it.
Out lap. Let's see what he's going to do. He's got the softs on. Can he go to maybe 6th or 7th? I think possibly. He goes a few tenths faster. I didn't. Do you know what he set on the? Do you know what tyres he's qualified on?
The tyre he did last time was maybe a medium. I can't quite see now, but I can't actually remember if it was a medium or a soft that he was on. But I'm going to guess by that time, probably was a medium.
I can find it. Yeah, it was a medium. Yeah.
It was a medium, alright.
Okay. So, I'm not sure how much faster the softs are this track. Probably, I'd say from the region of like 6 tenths to probably like a second. But, maybe not a second, but like quite a few tenths probably. Let's see what he sets in the first sector. It's going to be a 1:22.1. That's not too bad either, I wouldn't say that.
It's 4 tenths. 4 tenths away from that fastest first sector that's been set by James, who of course is in a championship fight right now. He's P3 in the championship. Not too many points away though. But he was a bit hesitant on the throttle there. But I mean, it's turn 8. Of course, everyone is second sector line. Can he go purple? If he does, it'll be an amazing lap time, and it'll actually rival the leaders. And they'll probably be a bit surprised.
Oh, he's gone invalid. He went wide.
Because of 52.1, it was 8 tenths off of the leaders anyway. So 8 tenths off of the fastest lap time of Jay would put him.
Got a day on the lap.
Put him up at P6.
Wow, 1:19.8. Let's go. What lap?
Improved by 3 tenths as IDZ has joined the lobby. He'll be starting P16 in the race. So Bus is not starting last. People are coming out for the outlaps now.
Is Jay come out yet?
Jay, James, and Jack are not out for a lap, but Jay is coming out. Yes. What's interesting is Norwich has settled for a medium lap, which I completely forgot.
Yeah, but
they both settled for medium laps.
Yeah, the medium runners, the medium starters are probably. I think they were like one of the best tracks to do start on the mediums for, because.
Oh, that makes sense then.
For some reason.
But it's interesting. He doesn't want to fight for pole when he's in a championship fight, because on those medium runs he's only a tenth off of Jack. So he's looking quite speedy around Portimao. He could have maybe even rivaled for pole position depending on how big the deficit from the mediums to the softs are, but I guess he wants to start on the mediums to be faster at the end. And he needs to get some good results in the last lots of races he has not got very good results in, which has allowed people to catch up to 1 point, about 4 points and 6 points is the gaps to second, third and fourth, which is not the greatest for him. It's not what he would have wanted. As Mr. Monkey starts his lap, Neo's starting his lap. Everybody on a quick lap right now apart from 4 people, as Jay actually is on a lap.
Oh yeah, he is. I don't think Jax has actually set a representative lap so far of what he can do, because I think he was like second fast, not a second, near second fast.
Yeah, I mean he needs to improve by 5 tenths. Jay's first sector time is purple, and that is purple.
That's good.
Because it's a 1:27.75, which is very minimally fastest, but it is fastest.
Mr. Monkey only set a 1:21.9 in the first sector, which is decent. So I think he can
rival something on the Alpines. But they're starting on the mediums, of course, so they will be enjoying that a lot more. Let's see what Jack does in the first sector. As Jay's round, I can see there that Jay is 21.8. That is indeed
Mr. Monkey with a 52.0 in the second sector. This could be a good lap, you know. This could be rivaling Josh and Ruben to get past, or maybe
Jay
even
has
skip
backed off.
We'll see.
Jay has lost the time that he wanted to put. As Mr. Monkey,
not quite.
I think couldn't quite get there.
Neo on a 22.0, just set at first sector. Vantage set a 52.2 in his second sector.
A 51.4 for Jack in the second sector. This is going to be a close run to the line for pole position, as I'm going to stay on board with the James Biscuit. See what he does. Can he beat a 51.4? If he beats the 51.4, which he doesn't, Jack goes provisional pole by 4 tenths, 4 tenths of a second. But
James is 3 tenths quicker right now.
6 tenths of a second is what separates them both. Can he improve by 6 tenths of a second? He's going to come through the final corner now. I've accidentally switched to the wrong person, but Neo's gone P4. He's rivaled the Alpines to get a third row start as James comes across the line. Can he take pole position? No, he can't.
No,
it's so close.
A
tenth and a half. Just misses out from pole position. And the championship is going to be probably, I mean, the championship leader's in P6, championship runner-up currently. The challenger by 1 point is on pole. The man behind him, very small as well, so a very small gap, P2, and behind them even smaller gap is in P3. So the championship leader is going to be under pressure a lot from the start, but the mediums to softs might be a better strategy than the softs to the mediums. And whilst I'm waiting for people to finish their laps, we need DJ8 Saucy to leave because it's a glitch. But I'll be back in a few minutes.
As Ollie's not here, like I said, I'll do a roundup of the results of qualifying. So we have Jack on pole. We have wait, what? Oh, it's glitched. James in P2. Jetty in P3. Neo P4. Ruben P5. Norwich P6. Mr. Monkey P7. Vantage P8. Ghost Falcon P9, Jerome P10, Kazanek P11, Domi P12, Carday P13, and I don't know where DH source is because it's glitched. But interesting. Wait, what's going on? Is this formation lap? Yeah. Wait, there was no formation lap. Wait, there was no formation lap, I swear.
What has happened here? Is everyone's there's a
no
Ferrari ghosting for everyone? I don't know what's going on here. Might have to go for a lobby restart.
Saucy started on pole.
We're going to have to go for a lobby restart.
Oh, it was glitched. Yeah, it was completely glitched.
No formation lap.
I was so confused when it said Saucy on pole. I think this is not going to count for anything unless it does, then I don't know. I mean, the only positions really have changed is Josh down to P8, not a good start for him. Vange up to P6. Let's see. Nice. What's going on?
I'm not too sure. Oh, everyone's, you know, that activity test is going on. Everyone's getting kicked now. There's just so many people leaving. Because they're not active, so there's no point in being in the server.
Well, let's see what this is. Are they going to leave or are they just going to let it play out?
I'm not too sure, but I haven't really been commentating because I'm thinking they're going to restart.
Yeah, same. I thought they would just...
I think they should.
Void.
But things have stayed the same apart from, like you said, Norwich.
Yep. Okay, well, I can't see anyone saying restart the race, restart race. I think someone might have spun, and yeah, Ghost, Falcon, and Vantage, I think have collided because they're both off the track at turn 4. Let's see what else is going on.
Top 5 are following very well, which will help Norwich run out to catch up.
Neo only 3 tenths behind Ruben. Where is Josh? Oh, he's 6th.
Sorry for the scuffed start
He's
there, by the way.
not gaining massively. He's gained.
I think he messed up a little bit. I think he messed up because he lost 5 tenths. So
yeah, he's gained all back though right now.
Saucy's gone from pole to 10th in 2 laps.
Yeah, I think he wasn't in the race though. I think he was. That's why he was ghosted. I don't think he was actually starting. Skip Butties now 8 tenths ahead of Jack. If James can just stay in DRS, then he's good. But if Jack gets over a second away, then I think Jack will just take the race. He'll just completely demolish everyone and just...
Yeah, as it stands right now, Norwich has dropped down to 4th in the championship from the leader at the start of this race, so it's not looking too good for him. And as you said, he's now even further behind as he was before. So he really isn't catching this huge train.
Okay, so warning reports. We've got James Biscuit just got a warning. I thought he did. Ruben got a warning for collision though.
Bus has gone down the inside, by the way, of Josh. Switchback happened, did not complete the pass, so Josh is looking very bad, to be honest, at the start of this race. He's not catching, and he's also being caught by the bus.
Losing like a second.
This is not looking good for him right now.
Yeah. Oh, James is nearly out of DRS right now. He's only... Oh, not quite. He's not quite out of DRS though.
It's the same
so is Ruben.
with Jay and Ruben though. They're all coming out of DRS, so Jack can almost run away with the race.
I think he might...
It's not open.
Yeah, he's out. And so is Ruben. Ruben's...
No, Ruben got it.
Ruben got DRS? I think Ruben's got Ruben's got DRS.
So the battle between the Red Bull and the Mercedes driver is going to be coming on soon. The same with the battle between the Alpine and the Red Bull driver, because he's going to get DRS through here. And it's going to be a battle for the lead again. And whoever wins the race, I'm pretty sure takes the lead of the championship somehow. So James can try and take the lead of the championship if he really wants to.
I feel like James has got less pressure, so I think he might go for a move. Jack, he doesn't want to crash, isn't he? In first right now in the championship, I think.
As it stands right now, Jack is in the lead of the championship. But if James overtakes him and wins the race, James will be in the lead of the championship. That's how close the gap is at the front. So, but as it stands, Norwich being under pressure a few times this race already from Basloke is in P4 in the championship. He's got a 3-second penalty. He's gone wide as well. He's messed up massively through there.
Good. What is he doing? This is
crumbling.
Not good for his race.
And Jay will overtake him as well in the championship, I think. Like I just said, and they've all missed like 4 races each. This is really not good for Josh. He has really done nothing in his last 2 races. Exactly, it's James now, right on the back of Jack. Can he go for a move? Here's Oliver Fazden set to free. Can there be a safety car as these two go side by side through the first corner? James is going to get the overtake done, and then a bit of contact, and then he's going to wide as well the next corner. And Jack keeps the lead.
They're going to go wide, too wide again.
He's going to get DRS and absolutely fly past him. Surely they're going to be going side by side yet again through the next corner. Jack keeps the lead, but the switchback is going to happen, but James cannot quite complete it as he keeps the lead of the race. That was very good defending and very good racing from each of them, which has allowed Jay to catch back up into the DRS.
Advantage with the 3 second. He's staying right on his tail. And Jay's back in DRS actually. From all that fighting, Jay is now right on the tail of James now. And Ruben is still right behind. Josh is not actually catching too much. To be honest, I don't think he's catching at all, to be honest.
He's not even catching Neo.
Losing time.
So this is not looking good for the championship leader. But as it stands, he's not, so...
Oh. Qualifying, I'm not sure what for, though.
That was happening right in the middle of the fight between the leaders. This might happen again here, depending, because Jack is in AI mode. So if he doesn't get out of that, which he does, it'd be lucky for him. It's the ERS being sprayed.
Jay's only 4 tenths behind Jack. Oh, James, and I've said before, James has got a very high... he's got 3 seconds. That's not good.
He's catching through the corners as well.
Yeah, James has got a very high downforce setup, so I think Jay might go for a move on the straight.
Yeah, he really can, because he's actually closer to... Jay's closer to James than James is to Jack. Which is a lot of J's, but yeah.
Doesn't really help that their names... Oh, I'll start with Jay. James, Jack... Jay. Slightly annoying.
As Bus getting really wide through that turn 4 there. As we've got a lot of people in AI mode right now as well.
Is losing slightly to the leaders, and by the straight, I think he's going to stay in DRS for this lap, but maybe not.
Flags. That's Norwich, the championship leader is round at turn 8.
Oh no.
He's done up to P7. Possibly even P8 as well if he can't get the tyres cooled down in time, which he doesn't, and he spins again.
Oh, this is not good.
And he's going to be out of the points if he's not careful.
He's already got a 3 second as well. And 2 Ferraris gone past him. He's gonna.
And he spun again.
He spun again.
His tyres are just way too hot.
Oh, and now he has to be more careful when he's already on 17% ERS. He's been deploying like hell to catch up. Oh, this is what a shame, and he might even spin again because his tyres must be absolutely killing themselves right now. Honestly.
And he's made your own spin.
Yeah.
He didn't give him enough room, making him hit the curb and spin, and he won't get a penalty for it because he didn't touch with him.
Yeah.
But he's very lucky there because maybe now the medium soft strategy isn't going to work for him because these mediums are going to be done. Surely they're too hot, and he's going to box for the hard compound tyre probably. So his race could be over.
Oh, he's got damage as well. I'm not sure what damage, but he has got damage.
He's going to have to try and salvage a few points here if he wants to stay in the championship, because right now they're gaining so much time on him. They're gaining 18 points, 25 points and 15 points, which will make them lead by a maximum of 24 points and a minimum of at least... Why is Neo corner cutting like that? And he's spun it.
10 second for Neo. Neo's gone round. Neo spun. I'm not sure what he's done though. I've got a 10 second and he's crashed.
I think he's spun and got a 10 second for spinning into that direction.
Oh no, I think he like cut a massive corner. Not on purpose, but by spinning.
He'll probably get that removed if he says about the spin.
If it's got a red spanner, does it mean it's... Oh no, that was a glitch. Okay, Ruben is right on the tail as Jay, and Jay has lost DRS to James, and James is right on the tail of Jack. Right now, he's only 2 tenths behind.
But what was I saying a minute ago? It'll be a maximum of 24 points to the leader of the championship, but to the place directly ahead of him in the championship, which will be Jay at this point, he will be a minimum of. Hold on, let me do the maths. 6 points behind, gain 15. 9 points behind he will be of Jay, who's in 3rd place in the championship, so it's a very bad day at the office for him so far. On lap 8 he's going to have to go to the hards to the end.
And Mr. Monkey have all pitted just now. Neo and Josh both getting not a great start to their first 10 laps.
Jerome as well to take a new front wing as well. I think he might have got damage from something obviously.
Ghost is only 2 tenths behind AM Vantage. Is he gonna go? I can't actually see him right now. No, it doesn't look like he's gonna send one or anything yet. He could get him on the straight though. Let's see what
With the DRS, he's only 2 tenths, and under 2 tenths now. The gap is. Vantage is going to move it to the right. He's going to make a pit stop. But the DRS will carry this man along the straight, and it might be a massive overcut. He's also still on working window mediums, so it's going to be interesting. There's still no passes going on in the top 4, but Toxic just really wants to ruin Jay's party and help out his teammate a little bit to try and get third in the championship. But who knows?
I think Jay needs to get back in that 1 second. Oh, he's nearly in it actually. Only 1.1.
But look at his ERS. Look at his and Ruben's ERS. They're so much lower than the leaders. They've been pushing so hard.
They are only on like 20%, and James is on nearly 70%. Jack on 50%.
Jack possibly could get DRS from a lapped car here. If he doesn't overtake him in time, he's about to go past him, and luckily he cannot get the DRS from that lapped car. Yeah, that is there.
Goes Falcon, got a 3 second. I think it was exceeding track limit somewhere, probably around turn 10. I don't know, but somewhere.
I think you were right.
So far,
actually,
there's only a few drivers really near each other. The Alpha and the Ferraris are quite close, but they're ghosted. Ruben 7 tenths. James is really, and Jack are the only ones within half a second really.
Jay did get the DRS from that lap car that time though. He definitely did get the DRS from that time. So that's nice for them to experience that for them, because it helps them defend a lot easier.
I was with James in a party, and he was just saying, if I can stay right behind Jack the whole race with DRS, then that'll be good. That's what I want to do. Just stay behind Jack with DRS, because he is very quick.
And that's exactly what he's doing right now. But in the corners, like I said, the exits are affecting a little bit with the dirty air, but the entrances he's having to the corners because of his low downforce setup, or high downforce setup, sorry, it's really helping him to keep in, because of that middle sector. It's really dependent on the more downforce side, especially on the rear around Portimao. As he's really going to catch, I think there's a bit of a mistake from Jack there, as he's really catching in the slipstream and the DRS and the ERS. He's going to go side by side through turn 1, going to go round the outside. He can't quite make it yet. They get a little bit of contact, but can he go on the inside again at turn 3? Not quite. He holds the position,
defending for his life right now,
but
he wants that position.
Can he get him into turn 5? DRS is open. Jack is probably deploying ERS. He cannot make a silly lunge there. And despite the fighting, still no catching up from Jay, apart from the 2 attempts there that he caught up.
Jack and James are sort of slightly fighting. I think Cardame, Cardame's been overtaken. Both McLarens in last and second last. Where's Josh right now? He's still 13th.
But he is really catching Saucy now, and he's going to make the pass on him. And he's in lapped car, but can he catch Neo ahead? He's on these soft compound tyres. He doesn't actually have to. He doesn't have to catch him, because he's going to have to make another stop. Neo will. That's a mess up in the strategy for them.
Both Ferraris are ghosted, by the way, so they're not in the race. And I don't know if they're actually driving or not. I think they might just be.
They'll be in AI mode, so that'll be 2 free passes for him. That 3 second time point is going to be crucial for him though. That's what's going to probably determine his race result.
Within 3 attempts. Honestly, there's not really much to commentate on. There's only 2 people within a second right now, which is, or 3 people. I think 3 people. Within
not anymore.
Second,
only
so
2.
Only 2 seconds. Yeah, only 2 people, and those are.
It was to do with the leading cars, though, to be fair, so. But nothing is really going on. But James is a 3 second penalty, which I didn't realise, which at the moment is pushing him down to P4. So that's interesting, I guess.
Yeah, but they are sort of just nearly gapping the guy behind. I think he just caught a little bit there though.
Ghost Falcon is losing 3 seconds in the last few laps by not pitting on these mediums. He's going to try and go as long as he can on the soft compound tyre. Oh, the medium compound tyre, sorry, not the softs. Softs don't make it that far, but Jay has made him go that far. And so is James and Jack, which I forgot actually. The pit window will be a little bit more than we think, as Bus almost went around at turn 8 there. That was quite close.
Okay, let's. Okay, Jack's on 12 lap old softs. James on 12 lap old softs. And Jay's on 12 lap old softs. Moving on 12 lap old mediums.
Right, he's going to go for a move around the outside despite those medium tyres. He gets pushed wide a little bit by Jay there. Could have been a warning.
Can he go for the move though? He dives. Oh, he nearly catches his back left. Oh, Ruben gets a bit squirrely out there. He nearly crashes, but luckily he stays behind him. I think that may have lost them both quite a lot of time there. Let's see
2.2 seconds out of the gap, which is helping out James in his 3-second penalty. Is near retired from the race, and the same place that he spun earlier on, and it's a safety car. Is it going to be full? I'm not too sure if it will, but Neo has helped out as a full safety car. IZ of course is not actually in the race. They're going to pit. What could happen here with the pit stops?
IDZ pits. I think that's how Ghost knows.
Josh could be back into this race in the points lane positions. If I was him, I think I'd pit onto the mediums maybe. See if they can make it to the end.
Is it going to be where Jack, James and Jay both pit? I think Ruben, maybe they'll all pit actually, just like...
Look at Jay though, look at Jay. He's building a gap to
Jack
make the double stack work. But...
So is James. Has Jay pitted? Yes, Jay, Ruben, is Ghost. Ghost is quite far behind, so I'm not actually sure yet. All the leaders pit, but let's see what tyres they go on to. It's going to be Jack on the mediums, Ruben,
Jay on the mediums, James on the mediums,
Jack
and
Ruben's
onto the hards, because that is why the medium soft strategy doesn't work a lot, because of safety cars.
Jay gets jumped in the pits, and Ruben is now ahead of him, which is...
The Ghost Falcon also pits for new set tyres.
Yeah, but gets speed in the pit lane. A bit silly.
Onto the hards with him as well. Talk to us with jump Jay. What? I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I just said. I said it.
I didn't realise that.
Disqualified. Oh, ignoring yellow flags. He was just.
He passed the safety car, I think, by accident.
Why did he do that? Oh no! What? That is
what a shame for Jack. And that is his championship lead gone. Because James will overtake him, and even Jay will overtake him as well currently.
Well, I feel bad, man. That was his race to win as well. He needed that race win. Well, he didn't actually,
but it would help him out massively, because now James and Jay, they just finished the next 4 races comfortably in a position. They would be perfectly fine.
Josh is pitted again onto mediums. Well, who's on 3-lap old hards. Okay.
That does make sense a little bit though.
Yeah, because I guess they're all going to be bunched up again. Look, I mean, it's very spread out right now. The grid is all over the track. I think that's Javon. Yeah, Javon is in the between. Is that Jay?
Jay and Ghost Falcon.
Yeah, Jay and Ghost. That was going to help Ghost out, because he was like 20 seconds behind now, and now he's like in the running actually.
Up there on the fresh tyres, yeah.
Don't know if he'll be able to keep up, but he's like now up there with them.
But we've got to get past Jerome first and lap him.
I'll have to be back in a sec.
That's fun. Alrighty then. I've got a comment on the stream, I didn't even see that, sorry about that. Gonna have a look. What do you mean lobby restart? It glitched at the start of the race. That's what I
I'm
meant by
back.
lobby restart. It glitched right at the start of the race. So probably should have restarted, but it's fine.
Yeah, not much changed though, to be honest. I think it was only Josh who got messed up at the start.
Hands out. Now then. Safety car will not be coming in this lap because of Josh and Jerome have to catch up quite a distance.
No, that's Carday and...
It's Carday, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, because Jerome is so far behind.
And they are gonna have to crack on with some overtakes here for Norwich because yeah, otherwise he's gonna be in a bit of trouble.
Basically, the two championship leaders that were like really fighting, Josh and Jack, have both been royally am I allowed to swear?
No.
Okay, I won't swear. Royally screwed. Yeah, F. With a race. Hopefully Josh can get Carday, who didn't actually pit. DJ Saucy, both the Ferraris in Ghost. I think Carday's actually ghosted as well. Branches gets past Mr. Monkey. I think what has happened there? I don't know what's going on. I think Branches tried to get past Mr. Monkey.
His screen might be telling him to get past him, so we never know.
I think it'll be in this lap if Josh can. Well, are they with them? I don't know. No, not quite.
As Josh has passed Saucy. If he gets a penalty for that, that will be removed, of course, because mine is in.
And I'm dead as well.
Oh, that's his round on a safety car.
Who's that? What's happened? Oh, Josh had to slow down massively. That has not helped anyone. Slow down everyone.
But it's fine because they'll catch up at the next corner.
Josh is ghosted really, but they're right back with the pack, so it's fine.
But IZ is slowing him down with his AI car massively. He's lucky to get with a penalty there, to be fair. When's he gonna go then? I'm going to get on board with a lead. When is James gonna go? Listen out for it.
Oh, they're actually very close together now.
He's gone.
He might
Does not get a good restart, but Jay does get a good restart. And we're going side by side. James got a perfect view. This is Jay looking for him down the inside. Can't quite get it done. He's pushing wide to Rowan. Gets a really big step on the rear end.
Has to go wide.
As James,
go for the move.
It's through
no, not quite.
to second place.
So
and this
close.
is helping out his championship more than anyone else's.
I think someone. Oh, Bus OK. What's that? I don't know what's happened there. Oh, it's because someone ghosted. Never mind.
And Josh goes back and goes side by side. He's already up into P5 and he's got the move done. This is crucial for his championship fight. As Busson is lapping the car, and we'll see some Alpine team orders come through. Try and help out
So far,
Josh with his championship.
Comeback by from the Norwich fan 7.
Very good indeed, I have to say.
Ruben nearly already outside DRS as well. Obviously, DRS hasn't been enabled, but when it is enabled, Ruben, obviously he's on hard as well, so he'll have fresher tyres, or better tyres by the end of the race.
But Josh on the fresh mediums.
See some actual racing. Vantage within 2 attempts. Is he going to get him? Get Ghost on the straight? No.
He's going to try it.
Not quite.
He's trying it down the inside, and they've touched.
Oh, pushing.
Vantage is round.
Pushing Ghost wide. Oh, Mr. Monkey gets a. I think yeah, Vantage is round.
And
Mr. Monkey up to
I can't remember what I was going to
P7.
say, but James with 6 seconds of time penalties, that's kicking him down right now to a P5, maybe even a P6 position as well.
Wait, James has got 6 seconds.
Mhm.
I heard.
He got another one just now.
It's 3. Oh.
I can see here. It says penalties. He's got 6 seconds.
Yeah. Oh. Jacob's a bit of a snap and.
We did after DRS.
Will be enabled next up. Or has it already been enabled? I don't know.
No, it hasn't been enabled, but he is not in a second gap, so.
Josh is within 3 temps. I think he's going to go for the move this lap. Or next lap. Right on the tail of Bus OK.
The hards are not a good race side. Toxic Sweet is falling back into the DRS window when it opens the next lap to Bus already. Yeah.
Josh might be faster than his teammate and might have to let... That would be funny if Josh has spun and then Ruben was like P2 and he has to let his teammate go who just had a comeback drive on the back of the grid. That would be interesting. Now DRS is enabled. Jay is out of DRS. Ruben out of DRS. Bus OK has DRS. Josh has DRS. Ghost Falcon just outside DRS so far. Let's see what happens. Oh, only 3 temps. Wow, Ruben is dropping back massively on those hards. He is not having a nice time.
Could be a podium then for Josh.
10% ERS though.
Jeez.
And New York fan only on 20%. They are burning up that ERS. James on his own. They're all creating about a second gap right now. Oh, I think they're ghosted. Yeah, they're ghosted.
Yeah, they're ghosted. But then, with the DRS, was it enabled last lap?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
All right, good.
No, have it on the straight. Mr. Monkey only 3 attempts behind Ghost Falcon. Sure, he'll go for the move on the straight. Ghost Falcon actually not deploying ERS, and he just flies past him. As Mr. Monkey passed Ghost Falcon.
There's a massive train piling up, but Toxic Sweet is actually going to get probably past here.
Josh
but
past.
He's actually helping out Bus defend his teammate.
Yeah, because he's basically just DRS training. Oh, they nearly touched as well. That was very, very close.
I feel like what should happen here, Toxic Sweet to try and get the DRS from Bus and just try and get them both past, and then Toxic Sweet can defend, because he's really helping out Bus here to defend his teammate and actually stop his teammate from getting faster and faster in the race.
Not helping his teammate, pitting onto the hards there was probably... I mean, he could have only really pitted on the hards though, because he couldn't really... Pitting on the softs wasn't a good idea. He wanted the mediums, he'd have to pit again, definitely. Advantage within a 3 second.
There's a reset the track from, I think, Jeroen. It was a reset the track, I saw it in the bottom right on the map. But Bus then, the traction is really good in that last corner. When the last little curved part, there's going to get DRS going down the main straight.
Gaining.
Going to try around the outside, he can't quite do it. How's that his teammate though? Oh, his teammate is right there now waiting. He's going to try it around the outside at turn 3. The switchback is going to try it. And again at turn 4, going for a switchback. It's a really good exit. And the DRS flap opens. Can he go for a move down the inside? He's going to go defensive. Weaves back onto the racing line. They're going to go side by side again. But he can't quite make the move. That's time round.
If Ruben wasn't there, that move would have been Josh. Josh would have been straight past there. Ruben is just helping Bus OK along. Oh, they nearly tapped. Josh has gone round. No, he's spun. Gets oversteer on that corner. That corner is so easy to spin because I've done it many a times. What a shame. You know that puts the pressure off Bus OK now. He doesn't have an Alpine right on his arse trying to get past.
I didn't even see that. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. I didn't actually realise. But Vantage is also around.
Oh. Josh isn't truly out of the race because he's still P7, but he is 10
Kind of out the
seconds
race.
behind. Sorry?
He is still kind of out of the race, let's be honest here.
Yeah, but there's still 11, like 12 laps to go, so it's still quite a way.
Indeed,
okay,
very true.
right on the tail of Ruben. I'm just going to stay on board and watch what happens, see if anyone spins. Oh, there's a bit of oversteer. Only got 5%. Nearly 2% ERS there. Not saving at all.
James has got this race completely under control. It's all down to him. That's all that matters.
He has got penalties though. If Jay just stays within 6 seconds. Oh, advantage is out. I feel like he might have just... I have a feeling he might have just not wanted a race anymore.
I think he did as well, I'm not going to lie. If this AI could hurry up and we can get a viewing on what's happened to him. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Come on, we need to see what's happened. It's gone. If it was on the right hand side, you don't really crash there. I think he's probably done that on purpose, causing a safety car, which helps out Norwich because he's probably going to pit, I feel like, onto the medium tyres.
Oh, Ruben and Boss both pit.
Mr. Monkey's in double stack.
Must be suffering completely because
Ghost Falcon pitting, spinning in the pit lane again. He can't slow the car down.
Again.
Norwich fan, if he was to stay out right now, he'd be in a P3, and his teammate could defend for him. But he has made a pit stop again onto soft compound tyre. I'm going to guess. If it's not, he's a bit stupid. But Dr. Just out of all of that, somehow kept a podium position as Norwich fan has jumped Ghost Falcon. No, he hasn't.
New softs.
Very true indeed, very true. Dr. Deswee will be able to maybe even challenge for the win actually. Because Jay and James are both on Warner mediums on the fresh softs. He could even do something with this race.
Yeah, but Jay's fast. I think Jay is excited. I think Ruben's not as fast as Jay. Even when they're on mediums, I think Jay just got the edge.
Possibly so indeed.
There's not much going to happen until the safety car restart because it's going to be another like 2 or 3 laps until anything happens. Apart from maybe pens, I don't know how he's got a penalty while
yeah, that is a bit silly.
The track limits pen as well. Carday hasn't pitted and is now he's ghosted. Ghost Falcon is out. I'm not sure what's happened to him. Can we get a glimpse of what's happened? I think he's spun. Yeah, he's done spun what where IDZ is.
Yeah.
But that is a bit weird because you can't really go that far off. If you spin, you'll go round, wouldn't you? You'd go into the gravel and you wouldn't really go that far off and hit a wall.
Yeah, with one of your tyres that can end your race as well. Pit stops again. For Mercedes driver.
New softs though.
Maybe. Who knows? But Jerome pits.
Wait, what's happened? Ruben's in P2. What's happened to Jay? How was Ruben in P2?
I don't know. That helps him out massively because one car now needs to pass to get into the lead of this race. But like you said, James
right now,
probably faster.
He's P1 because James has a 6-second time penalty.
Oh yeah, and he's on new soft, so he won't get gapped by 6 seconds. He might even overtake him anyway. So we'll see how that pans out. But with a 6-second penalty, if Norwich fan can catch up on the softs as well, we could see an upset, and that upset could be that somehow Norwich fan can keep in the lead of this championship through this race.
I doubt. He could probably, I reckon, maximum position he can get, maybe P4. If Jay or Ruben or James spin, possibly P3, but I don't think he'll gain that many positions. Also, he has still got a penalty, which will impede his race.
It won't indeed, because you can't get it removed because it's a 3-second penalty.
What's happened to Carday? Actually, you can go past Carday because he is ghosted right now. He has just not in the race, I guess. Get on board with the leaders for the restart. They're being very slow. Oh, me touching him. James gets a 5 second. That one possibly, I think, will get removed.
City car in though. Oh, it's a bad restart for Dr. Sweet again.
Checking. Oh, Jay's gonna get past Ruben here. They're side by side. What's gonna happen? Is there gonna be contact?
There is!
Oh, Jay's round!
And Jay's into the barrier.
Oh,
and this is literally going to perfectness for Norwich, man, because he's now in P5. He's getting 10 points. So he's only losing 15 points to James, who's squeezing him massively in. Around the outside. Boss getting a perfect view of this.
Oh, and he's gone. Ruben is into the lead of this race. James with a 5-6 seconds. Oh no.
It's going to be great for Norwich fan in this championship fight.
Already P5. And one of them, 2 people on me. James is on old mediums. What a shame though, James has spun. He will only get 1 point at this point in time. But probably, I reckon, a few points by the end of the race. IDZ is round. The Alpha.
Yeah, and Norwich up into P4. Jeez, wow.
What a comeback. And he's only 5 tenths off P3. Also, I think Josh has only got a 3 second.
He has only got 3 seconds, so if he needs to keep in that gap of James,
wait, let me just...
which can easily be kept if
Oh, James got 11 seconds of pens.
Who has?
What has happened? James has got 11 seconds of pens. Oh yeah, because of the 5 second he got.
Yeah. So he still only has that 6 seconds.
Yeah. If Josh right now, if he gets past Bust okay, that'll be a 1-2 for Alpine. Because if he can stay within James as well. But he has to get past Bust okay first. He's not really gaining on him that much, to be honest. I don't even know. He's
falling behind.
Maybe losing back actually. He's not even in DRS right now. 3 seconds for Bus, okay. That does help Josh's race out though massively.
Hugely.
That could completely change the dynamic. But Ruben just on his own. There you go, fastest lap.
So, again, another speeding in the pit lane.
James might catch though because he does have DRS now, and he'll be much faster in corners because of himself. Although he has lost time, and also on older tyres, though that is one downfall. Bus okay within 4 tenths of him. Josh has lost out on DRS. What is he doing?
He is not strong around these recent tracks, is he?
Yeah. Don't think Portimao is a strong track for him.
Is he going to spin for a third time this race? He's actually catching now. He's doing quite well, but his DRS is quite low.
More because of the maybe slightly fighting a little bit of the maybe holding each other up a little bit. Yeah.
He's back in the 1 second window.
Yeah, James is sort of holding up Bus okay in Norwich right now. I think James definitely should have pitted. He would have probably gone down to... He probably would be about where Norwich fan is. Maybe I think higher actually, higher. Probably P2. Probably where he is now, but on way better tyres.
Very true, very, very true. But he's back now. Who also is back is James, who has got the DRS open. Can he make a move? He can't make a move.
The
Unfortunately for him.
is right behind Ruben. Ruben, I think this is a good track for James. He's got a good setup. He's fairly fast.
With the pressure
Well,
of James, with Jay being down where he is, and Jack being out of the race, lifted off of him. Setting the fastest lap then. That's an extra point. That's 2 points for him now in the championship. That will not help him catch at all, but it's fine.
He pitted onto a new soft, that's why he's 20 seconds behind now.
Yeah, he got damage, of course. So. Can he catch the 20 seconds? I reckon he can. I think he's an AI car.
5 tenths, but DRS train going on, so don't think there'll be many overtakes.
Only overtake I really think we're going to see will probably just be James on Ruben, so we'll see that.
Is he close enough? No. He'll probably have to knock me around the straights though. Oh, Ruben gets a penalty.
And again, absolutely massively helping out Nitro.
I was only 2 tenths behind. Is James going to go for the move here?
He
slides
is.
to the left. Oh, and they collide. That was a bit of a risky move, not going to lie. He did just sort of dive bomb. But I don't know. They're side by side again. Ruben staying ahead though. Fair play to him. But Josh is only 4 tenths. He is staying now. Very close to.
He is really making the most of these tyres, but not the most of his ERS levels, which could see him fall back a little bit towards the later laps.
Okay, let's see. Ruben 20%, James 30%, but okay 20%, Josh 15%. Oh, there's a yellow flags. I'm not sure who for, and it's Jay. He's gone round.
How's he gone around there? Did he make contact?
I don't think it really
no one was
matters.
No one was near enough for contact. So.
As he was probably pushing the fastest lap. He's a minute ahead of P11, so.
And he's spun again though, so.
Doesn't really affect his race.
Yeah, it won't really give him any less points than he was already getting.
2 tenths. Can he go for a move? Oh, they're gonna go. Is he gonna? He's gonna send one again. This one hitting Ruben again. But that
can't
time
make the move.
Slightly more fair.
More yellows.
Yellow flags.
Jay has got a 10-second penalty.
I think
for exceeding the limits of the track. But bus is round. I've just seen it on the mini-map. Bus is round.
Up to P3.
And with the penalty to James, which will not get removed if he can stay in a 3-second window, because that's the real penalties that he's got.
Currently a 1-2.
Currently, oh my god, I'm going to regret it.
How is this happening?
It's an Alpine 1 and 2 right now. Currently in this race.
From last place, he's come back to P3.
And a possible P2 if he can keep this 1 second gap. 3 second gap, sorry, because obviously 3 second penalties do not get removed.
Oh wait, someone pitted.
James pitted! Surely what's got to happen? Surely what I think's going to happen has got to happen here.
What, is Ruben going to let Josh pass?
Surely there's got to be some team orders coming in here.
Because Ruben, I remember he said before the race, he was like, I remember he said, I'm not anywhere near the championship, I need to win like 2 races.
He does, he's on 68 points.
Jay in 10th, James in like
6th.
7th,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Jack out of the race.
This is going to be perfect. If he can win this race, Nitran, he will be on 130 points. Jack will remain on 104. Jay will go up with that fastest lap on that 1 point. Will go up to 101. James with a P7 right now, a possible P6 or P5 on the cards. If we take in the P6, which is probably what he will get, it'll be 108 points. He'll be leading the championship again by 22 points, which is absolutely massive. And this would be a great result for him to come back, but he's not gaining.
Flags.
Yellow flags. That is Jay, and he's not even been able to crash himself out the race here.
Not even any point.
He's trying to cause a safety car. And he's getting no points now, so he's going to be staying on 99 points. This is a perfect race. Perfect race.
On track, he clearly is trying to cause a safety. Maybe he just spun again. I'm not completely sure.
No, he's just spun it. No, he's crashing out on purpose. His car is almost flipped.
Now it's going to be probably maybe another safety car, which
there will not be a safety car. It's like 32 or 33, luckily for them. They've got across the line in time. No safety car will be deployed. So damage limitation, I'd say damage limitation. It's more like damage put on the drivers, because he's not leading the championship by 22 points. And if he can catch Sazmek, it will be obviously 20 points, but that's still fine.
I would like to say this just for you, Josh. No pressure. Don't spin.
His teammate should let him pass. Theoretically, his teammate will let him pass.
James, but right now, he's faster. So what's the point? If he wants to win, if he wants to get back in this championship, he needs to win here.
If he wins this race, he'll be a few points behind Jay, who's in 4th from the championship, who will be about 31 points off. So he's going to win another race with this. He needs basically what he needs is 3 people to DNF, and that is James, Jay, and Jack. Actually 4, and he needs to win the race to be able to catch up. So if I was him right now, I'd obviously want to take home the win, be proud, and be like, yeah, I won the race. He might though. Okay, the reason why they aren't is because he might get a penalty for that Jay incident and causing James to get damaged. So we never know. Yeah, but he might.
I think it's a clear driver of the day today. I think it's got to be Norwich fan. Unless he spins, I think no doubt in my mind it's Norwich fan, because he's from start. Okay, not from start to finish. From second half of the race, he's been very good. He's just kept it where he needs the car, and now he's in having a 1-2 with his teammate, and I'm sure
James up to P2, but P5 by the way. So that is another 2 points scrubbed off of Norwich's lead in the championship. But he will not worry about that. All he cares about is his championship biggest rival, who is right behind him, crashed. The guy behind him is in P5, and the guy behind him has also crashed. So somehow the McLarens have gone from 13th and 14th in the race to finishing 9th and 10th and getting double points. So another good comeback from them, guys.
The last corner, that is a Alpine 1-2, unless they spin right now on a straight, which would be fairly impossible. What a drive. Congratulations, the Alpine.
And I know who I want here as, yeah, amazing, absolutely incredible.
It's been a good race. I wouldn't say it's been a very interesting race though, because not many overtakes though, because it's not a very good track to overtake really, because reasons. Josh,
too far? Yeah.
Wasn't pushing that hard, I don't think, because he still had 30% ERS at the end.
Yeah, very true. Indeed, very nice.
Oh, didn't they want us to do interviews or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do them.
Great. Who do you want to interview then?
I'm gonna interview Ruben, Josh, and Jay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Jay had that collision with Ruben. And that album to the party now. Here's the podium. Alpine's celebrating together the 1 and 2 for the 2nd time this season. Did it in Britain as well. Yep.
Well done to them. Rounding off the results.
There you go.
Wins. They're in
Hello, Horbendish. Hello, Josh Nightfan. And we're waiting for Jay quickly, but whilst we wait for Jay, I'll start with the race runner-up. Josh. Somehow you got a 2nd place there. Starting P7 on the grid. You and Ruben both retired in qualifying to start on the medium tyres. But then you had a few spins in the race. How did you even come back from that? Let me know.
Well, let's just say I had a little bit of luck on my side, but I literally said to Ruben in the party, there's no way I finished first, because I spun about 20 times, almost got lapped, had a safety car, safety car brought me back in. I had another chance, binned it again, pitted, and then another safety car came out. Jack got disqualified, and out on the safety car restart, Jay spun, and then it was just perfect. And then James pitted, so just an Alpine 1-2. It's actually like perfect because now we are in the lead in the championship, and Ruben's now back in it. So it's a perfect day.
So, an Alpine 1 and 2 for the second time this season. You lead the championship now by, I think, it's about 20 points, which at the start of this race, I think everybody, especially where you qualified, would have thought that you'd be down in P4, maybe P3. And championship rival just getting disqualified, DNFing and pitting. So it was very lucky, and in the constructors that helps you out a ton. Do you think you can round it out with a double championship as well, with Alpine driver and Alpine winning the constructors?
In this form, 100%.
Well, thank you very much. I'm talking to the race winner, Ruben.
Hello.
No thought of team orders coming in there to help out your teammate?
No, it's basically just pushing flat out. I wanted to win really badly to get back into the championship, really.
So, you went onto the hards, because the first safety car kind of didn't really help you with your medium strategy. And I saw how much you were struggling. Did the hards just not work for you today?
No, they're just really so much slower than the medium tire, so yeah, I just really couldn't keep up with Jay and James. But then the safety car came, put it onto soft, and the rest is history.
Yeah, and then Jay's just joined. You had a little collision with him. I'm going to ask him about it in a minute, but what's your view on the little collision you had, which really kind of stunted his race?
I was already off track, and he just didn't allow me to get back on track, and then we had a collision, but I haven't seen the...
So you punted me.
I didn't, Jay, yeah.
Alpine 1 and 2, you got it last time in Britain, but the roles were reversed. Hopefully you can go, for your sake, you can go win the Constructors' Championship, and Josh can maybe win the Drivers' Championship. I'm going to go on to Jay, DNF from the race. No points for Red Bull, no points for you. You could have taken the lead, not having that crash of the championship.
No warnings that entire race.
No warnings the entire race, but...
Of course, one of the... Just like in Baku, the Alpines would do anything to get some points.
Well, there could be a few penalties given out. I'm not too sure.
Disgusting.
But
It's worse than a tier 2, quite frankly.
what happened to you in qualifying then, Jay? You were quite a bit off the pace of the leaders that you're trying to chase down in the championship.
Oh, no, I was 4.5 tenths up now. Spin it. Okay.
Well, fair enough then. But what was your view on the little collision that you had?
I mean, right, going into the corner, you can see I was ahead. That corner, you can't really go too wide, so I've got no idea why he's trying to keep me there. And he was off track. Even if he made the move, it would have been illegal, so he would have given it back anyway, so I don't get what he was trying to achieve by leaving it there, but racing's racing, but just gets out of hand sometimes.
So do you feel that a penalty could be given out rather than a racing incident given out?
I don't know. I'll have to see.
Well, thank you. And congratulations Alpine on your 1 and 2.
You were the closest to Jax.
Yeah,
What actually happened to him? What?
I was just about to talk about that. Obviously Jack's not here, so you can't say it. Basically, he was going fast around the corner, safe goes right on there, going really slowly. He went past, tried to go backwards, but he got disqualified for overtaking the safety car.
Oh,
Complete bullshit, really, but
yeah.
what can you do?
That happened to Jamboy in tier 2. The same thing, he got disqualified.
Yeah.
He got mad with.
Oh yeah. He was laughing in that.